In our headlines this morning, Anambra in diaspora pledged continuous support for Soludo administration. Anambra government deepens digital reforms to enhance transparency. Food security, Nigeria farmers asked to evolve. Brazil vows to match U.S. tariffs. Note, security is here to stay in Anambra State. The Anambra security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 0800220008. ABS TV is now live on cable to air. Join us. Good morning and welcome to the news. My name is Nonya Ngokoye. Anambra living in the diaspora have been tasked on collaborative efforts to reposition the state. Governor Soludo, who stated this while engaging with India and the United States, emphasized transparency, participatory governance, and sustainable development as the bedrock and guiding principles of his leadership, while highlighting his future plans for the state. The governor encouraged the people to always think home by galvanizing some of their resources to engender growth in the home state. Audience members commended Governor Soludo for his notable achievements during his tenure and pledged their continuous support for his administration. Anambra State has reaffirmed its commitment to building a tech-driven and business-friendly environment. Governor Chukwuma Soludo, who reiterated the commitment in Awka, stressed that Anambra's business reforms are deliberate and data-driven. Governor Soludo, who spoke through his deputy, Dr. Onyeka Ibezim, reaffirmed that although Anambra currently ranks 7th nationally and leads the Southeast on ease of doing business, the state views reforms as an ongoing, measurable process grounded in technology, planning, and accountability. These reforms aim to enhance transparency and position Anambra as a smarter, investor-friendly state with technology and intentional governance at its heart. Anambra State is strengthening its position as a modern hub where businesses can invest, scale, and thrive. The mayor of Anocha local government area, Chief Romanus Ibekwe, has unveiled the celebration of Anafest 2025, scheduled for 17th and 18th October 2025, with the inauguration of the planning committee. Announcing the celebration at Anocha local government headquarters in a name themed "Culture Meets Innovation, Preserving Our Roots, Shaping Our Future." Chief Ibekwe explained that Anafest means Anocha Cultural Festival Organization, non-governmental entity dedicated to promoting, safeguarding traditions, culture, and values of India Anocha. Chukwemeka modified this report, taken from here.
He disclosed that the 10 communities that make up Anocha local government area will participate actively in Anafest 2025, showcasing events such as yam exhibition, cultural dance, traditional wrestling, masquerade display, youth empowerment program, presentation of chieftaincy title to Governor Chukwuma Soludo, among others. The Anocha local government mayor further said that the festival aims to highlight cultural offspring of the local government to the global community that stands to distinguish it among the communities of Anambra State, introduce the current generation to the rich cultural heritage of their local government.
The purpose of the fest is to highlight the cultural offerings of Anocha local government for global communities. It aims to promote the cultural values, histories, cures, and the foundations, traditional practices of Anocha local government, within integrating global elements. This festival serves to distinguish Anocha among
On the national scene, the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kyari, has urged farmers and agriculturalists in general to consider introducing technological innovations into their farming practices to tackle food scarcity in the country. The minister made the call at the ongoing 9th Annual Conference and 68th Annual General Meeting of the Association of Deans of Agriculture in Nigerian Universities, ADAN, held in Lafia, the Nasarawa state capital. Speaking at the event, which is being held at the Federal University of Lafia, entailed transforming agricultural education for sustainable food security and national economic growth. Kyari, who was represented by the Director of the Federal Department of Agriculture Extension, Ayodele Olawumi, assured Nigerians of the federal government's ongoing efforts to tackle food scarcity in the country. He reiterated the importance of agriculture in achieving economic growth, maintaining that the present administration of President Bola Tinubu had prioritized it. On the foreign scene, Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva has said he is ready to match any tariffs imposed on Brazil by the United States. Lula was responding to Wednesday's threat by his U.S. counterpart, Donald Trump, to impose a 50% import tax on Brazilian goods from 1st August. In a letter, Trump cited Brazil's treatment of former President Jair Bolsonaro as a trigger for tariff hike. The U.S. is Brazil's second largest trade partner after China, so the hike from a tariff rate of 10% to an eye-watering 50%, if it comes into force, would hit the South American nation hard. But Lula also made a point of challenging Trump's assertion that the U.S. had a trade deficit with Brazil, calling it inaccurate. Japan, South Korea, and Sri Lanka were among 22 nations which received letters warning of higher levies. On sports news, Kano Pillars. For our sports news today, the newly appointed general manager of Kano Pillars and current captain of the Super Eagles, Ahmed Musa, has unveiled a 9-point agenda aimed at restoring the club to its former glory. Musa emphasized the importance of support and sponsorship, warning that without both, the team would continue to drift without success. He assured supporters that measures were already being taken to avoid a repeat of last season's failures, declaring, "We are going for the trophy this time around," acknowledging the dual challenge of serving as both general manager and an active player. Musa admitted the role would not be easy. He noted a marked improvement in the club's online presence, saying the growing activity on social media since last week was a much-needed step forward. He expressed optimism that significant progress would soon follow. And that sports news concludes our news this morning. Now remember, you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on ABS Radio Television. Follow us on our social media handles, ABS Radio Television on Facebook, ABS Radio TV on Instagram and on X. Then our website is www.absradiotv.com. And the main news again. The Anambra in diaspora have pledged continuous support for Soludo administration. Anambra government has deepened digital reforms to enhance transparency. Food security. Nigeria farmers have been asked to evolve, and from the foreign scene, Brazil has vowed to match U.S. tariff. Note, security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business, and for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of life